Ladies and gentlemen, Casey here with Passport Acadiana, and today I am at the Speakeasy Gallery for their grand opening, interviewing all of the most amazing artists here in Acadiana. Are you ready? I hope you are, because I am. Let's go. All right, everybody, our first artist up is Miss Angel, and she did this incredible Fight Club piece. Can you tell us a little bit about it and yourself?
My name is Angel Romeo. I'm from Abbeville, Louisiana. I've been painting since I was a child. I'm mostly interested in like photorealism or surrealism. Motivated kind of by like Norman Rockwell, Jacinto Arioma, Salvador Dali.
So I take it you're a bit of a film buff, huh?
I am, and I like a lot of Chuck Palahniuk books, and the movie was just like the book, and it kind of flowed along the things that I don't know, it resonated with me. So the movies that I liked from whenever I was a child, like, I don't know, I like their little iconic scenes, I don't know.
Fantastic work, and we're setting the bar really high with the first artist. Thank you so much, Miss Angel.
Thank you.
And our next artist is Miss Lauren here, who did this phenomenal Babe. That's not rude because the title is Galaxy Babe. Lauren, what can you tell us about this piece?
So this piece was with the inspiration of body positivity. So it is in some ways kind of a self-portrait. I went in with the concept of what is more body positive than we are all star stuff. We are all made of galaxy stuff. So what is more body positive than that, than being able to say you are part of the galaxy? So I think that's the best way to describe it, I guess.
Well, I positively love it.
Thank you.
So now I'm joined by Miss Kai, and she's got an incredible style I've never seen before. Our own director, Bob Lemaire, has purchased several of her pieces. So Miss Kai, please do share. What can you tell us about this?
Well, I tend to do a lot of female faces. I think because my friends are so important to me, and I find people so interesting in all their layers, so I kind of try and, they're not real realistic in general, but I try and find the layers underneath and what makes them tick and what makes them happy, what makes them sad.
Is it paper mache? Do I see paper mache?
This one actually was a piece done on paper. It's paper on paper. It's a lot of mixed media, then acrylic, and then I applied it to a wood panel board.
I love the incorporation of cursive too.
Yeah, that was kind of just, you know, how tough she is. She does her own thing. She is her own person. I think as I've gotten older, and I think most women feel this, it takes you until at least your 40s to really feel like you really know who you are and you're very, very comfortable in who you are. So I think all my women are in their 40s and above. They know who they are.
That's fantastic, and I couldn't agree more. Well, thank you so much, Kai.
Appreciate it.
Wish you the best of luck in the gallery opening. So our next artist is the wonderful Lindsay, who did this amazing piece. Do you mind telling us a little bit about it?
Sure. This is my visual representation of a Gemini. I did a zodiac collection, and I'm an Aries, so everything is going to be from my perspective. And when I got to Gemini, I had done just animals until I got to Gemini, but I needed a human element for Gemini to represent that. So I kind of blended like human and nature. The butterflies are to represent all of the ideas and facts that I feel like a Gemini might carry with them. And so the title is called Blessings and Burdens, as in my mind, through my perspective, it seems like a lot to have a lot of facts and figures and thinking about things all the time. And then the mask also represents Geminis and their abilities to kind of mask in different situations. So that's how I feel.
So I love the use of colors. Is that oil I see?
No, it's acrylic paint.
Wow, how do you get that effect?
I like to go straight from the tube and just full saturation, and
fantastic.
This is what happens, so.
Well, despite all the complexity you described in your description of this piece, I love that it still incorporates, and primarily in my own view, you know, beauty. Yeah. There's beauty in the complexity.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, and I absolutely love this piece. Good luck tonight.
Thank you so much.
So the next artist we're featuring is Miss Tina, who's got this gorgeous butterfly piece, which is titled Sleeping Butterfly. Oh, you don't want to sleep on this artist. Tina, please tell us about this piece.
Well, this is an oil mixed media, and I want my work to represent finding your confidence, whether that be through collecting art or whether that would be in creating art. I also teach. This is an oil mixed media, but if you look close, there's a lot of texture involved. But I also wanted to address the soft side of being confident, but also you can be bold and it still be soft. I have a saying that bravely dreaming color. I love color, and I think through the use of color, we can be confident in ourselves. So that piece just comes from that, is that I want to encourage people when they look at it that they can be confident, they can be soft, it can be inviting.
How long have you been painting? If you've been teaching, you must have been doing this for a while.
Yeah, well, I've been painting all my life since I was a child, even through school. And then I took some courses prior to COVID, after COVID, and then I thought to myself, if I could have had this when I was younger, where would I be today? So I started teaching children, and now I'm teaching adults as well, and I have a studio in Lafayette where I do teach classes and I do sell my art. But so that people too can enjoy that. I've always enjoyed art. It's always been my way to cope or go through something or just for self-expression. And if others can find it, enjoy it, and find how to get to that creative side quicker, because now I can get there real quick. If I can show them how to do that, then your work it comes faster and it comes more alive. Right from the heart, it can come right out.
And that's the perfect description of your work, because not only do we have this gorgeous piece here, but this amazing jaguar. Is that a jaguar or a leopard?
It's a spotted leopard.
Spotted leopard, wow. Well, thank you so much, Tina. This has been great.
Well, thank you.
Good luck tonight. Yeah, the pleasure's all ours. All right, and our next artist is an exclusive artist here only at the Speakeasy Gallery, Miss Lillian. What can you tell us about your work, Lillian?
So I was a percussionist. I was on set since I was 4 years old. I was on drumline in high school. So these I actually stole from my band whenever we were changing out the drum heads. He kind of gave them to me. I've been having these for years.
Okay.
And I just started I've always been into art and painting, and I just started slapping paint on there, and I ain't seen anybody do it before. So with this piece in specific, I paint my feelings. So this, I guess, would be describing life. We're all going through the void. We all feel like somebody's watching us. We all feel the eyes. Everybody's talking, you know what I mean? It's kind of messy. It's
I think it's beautiful.
You know, and it took me a while to do. It's very hard to put acrylic onto acrylic, and I have to spray paint a clear coat over it to make sure if you go up and you scratch it, it's gonna come off.
Have any of your customers who've purchased any of these drum tops, have they actually tried to drum on them after?
I don't think so. They're the giant drums that you
Oh, boom, 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 not.
Yes. Yeah, which I have painted on snare heads and things like that. I'm sure someone has tried to use them, but it probably would mess up the art. But to have it on the front of a bass drum, I could do that. That one won't get messed up. You know what I mean?
Well, as a fan of art and music, I think this is an incredibly awesome, original idea, and I hope you do really well. Thank you so much for the interview. Wow, that last artist was incredible. But we've got another incredible artist here with us, Miss Nadia here.
Hi.
And she's going to tell us about her study break piece.
This is my painting. It is mandala. My old business was called Miss Mandala, but I just hated when people said Miss Mandala, and I was like, I changed it. But I'm just going by my regular name. And then this is hard edge. I use a lot of tape, and my inspiration is this artist Morgan Eccles from Huntsville, but her favorite artist is Frank Stella, who invented hard edge. He was a house painter, and he would make the paintings really cool. They have an original Frank Stella at the New Orleans Museum of Art. And then the inspiration was I would have this guy over and we would listen to lo-fi hip hop because I was embarrassed about my music taste and I didn't want to just put on a random mix. And then I'd be like, oh, you want to come over and study? And then so it was kind of a flirty thing, but yeah, I also like to study. I like people to think that I'm smart. So that's like the inspiration that it came from.
Well, knowledge is power.
Yeah, or like, you know, like to like flirt with like your intelligence more than like your looks, I guess. That's like the meaning of it. But
color, flirtation, knowledge.
I had an orange cat, but he was evil, so I had to give him away. But at the time when I painted this, I did have an orange cat. His name was James Bean. He was so cute.
And James Bean. Great name.
Yeah, no, so cute.
Thank you so much, Nadia. Unless there's anything else you'd like to share.
That's it. Also, if you want to buy this or commission another one or something, my DJ name is Mia Wook, and that's my Instagram name. And I DJ country music and EDM.
What a spectrum. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, the next artist we have up is a real character. Let me introduce Richie.
Hey, how y'all doing? It's Richie Rich here. I'm always rich in spirit. It's good to see y'all. I love everything that's going on here at the gallery right now. Y'all should come check it out. It's the newest thing. I have a piece here. I have actually several pieces here. And I have a great story to tell y'all about how all this came to be. But for now, just to tell you a little bit about my work, I like to show that you can see anything in life. You can get a different story if you look at it in a different light. So I've been focusing on using metallic watercolors and neons, and for neons I use pastels or acrylics. I've always blended things with water and made my own paints and such. But yeah, I really hope y'all can all come by and see what I got here and what I'm working on. I've actually been working on a series within this color palette, right, within this color scheme. So this is one that I just finished. Might add a little touch here and there, if anything, but I'm pretty happy with it, right? So this is based off of the song "Somewhere Over the Rainbow," you know, in the Wizard of Oz. So the idea is that she's sleeping on the rainbow, and over the rainbow there's bluebirds flying. Yeah. So
I think it's really lovely, Richie, and I
just want to inspire people to dream and to do what they dare to dream and do with their dreams.
That's fantastic, Richie. And a cool thing about the Speakeasy Gallery is that they've got black lights, and Richie's work here is some of the brightest works here. So if you want to get a taste of the rainbow, forget the Skittles, come on down and check out Richie's work as well as all the other amazing artists here at the Speakeasy Gallery. And the last artist here at the Speakeasy Gallery on our roster to interview is none other than Casey Ferrari Meehan, who did these amazing Pokemon and this Elon Musk portrait. I'll find him somewhere. Give me 1 sec. Excuse me, sir. Is there anything you'd like to say about this amazing artwork? Picture's worth 1,000 words. Okay, is there anything else you'd like to say? Come to the Speakeasy Gallery. It's awesome. Okay, well, I think that about wraps it up. So we've met a lot of incredible artists, and we couldn't have met any of them if not for the mastermind we have right here. And she's actually standing by some of her own artwork. Do you mind introducing yourself, telling us about your work and about this incredible place you created?
My name is Jenny, and I just started doing art 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago. I never really drew before. I'm very logical, business-minded. So I started to get into it, and then I started to get into the art community, and I just really saw where we were missing the link, the community link. And every art gallery around here is so beautiful, but it all has the same standardized look. And I had these beautiful wall space, and I said, how do we do this? So we created what we really call the Inspiration Station at the Speakeasy Gallery, where we're inspiring artists to try new things and look and see their art differently. And it's been so amazing how they inspire each other. They take their art home and do things to it and get creative with their next pieces. It's been such a blessing, and we've had such good support from our patrons. We've sold so many pieces that they're inspired to keep creating, which is just, man, you just don't get any better than that. We're creating a community. They're all working together and giving their time and love and energy to each other, and that's literally what we're about here. creating a vibe of love and community and inclusivity and showing off what you don't get to see in different ways all the time.
So I think it's safe for me to speak on behalf of the viewers at the end of this video. I'm sure we all would like to know, how can we make appointments or come see this amazing gallery? Like, what can we do to make that happen?
Well, we had such good response from the community that we have decided to play onto our Speakeasy name. And you really have to follow us on social media to find out when we're gonna be open. And we'll be only open for a week. And then you can book a couple private tours here and there by contacting us on social media. Otherwise, I'm only gonna be around for a couple weeks at a time, and then I'll reset the whole gallery with all new art, and then we'll be open again, and you gotta follow us to find out.
So this is the Supreme Gallery.
It is.
You better get it while you can.
And yep, and it will be different every time you come in.
Well, I can only speak for myself right now, but this has been a magical tour, some incredible people, some talented artists, and it wouldn't have been possible without you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.